Kenya, a land where wildlife breathes freedom and nature reveals its untamed spirit. From the vast plains of the Masai Mara to the tranquil shores of Lake Nakuru, every landscape becomes a living stage where the true stars are the animals that embody the very soul of Africa. Here, lions roar at dawn to mark their reign, cheetahs sprint across the open grasslands with lightning speed, and hyenas wait patiently under the golden glow of sunset. In the wetlands, hippos rest like gentle giants, while crocodiles remain still, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Flocks of flamingos paint Nakuru's waters in shades of pink, and elephants move silently through dusty paths, guided by the ancestral memory that binds their herds together. Yet it is the Masai Mara, stretching over 1,500 square kilometers of raw beauty, that truly captures every traveler's heart. Each year, this sanctuary becomes the beating heart of the Great Migration, a breathtaking journey where more than 1 million wildebeests, joined by zebras and gazelles, cross rivers and confront predators in their timeless struggle for survival. Kenya is more than a destination. It is a meeting with the planet's purest essence, where every roar, every flap of wings, and every footprint on the red earth tells the eternal story of life. From where in the world are you watching this documentary about Kenya's amazing wildlife? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. In the arid lands of northern Kenya lies Samburu, a place of stark beauty where life endures against all odds. Across sun-scorched plains, rocky hills, and thorny acacia trees, every creature fights to survive in an unforgiving wilderness. The Ewaso Nyiro River, winding through the heart of this dry land, is the lifeline that sustains it all. Among Samburu's most remarkable inhabitants stands the reticulated giraffe, the true emblem of this rugged region. Its coat, patterned with a delicate network of white lines over rich orange-brown patches. Looks as if painted by nature's own hand, graceful and silent. It feeds on the highest acacia leaves, using its long neck and skillful prehensile tongue to pluck foliage while carefully avoiding the thorns. Calm and social by nature, these giraffes live in loose herds where mothers guard their young with vigilance, always alert to predators lurking nearby. Males engage in ritualized contests known as necking, where they entwine their necks and use gentle but powerful swings to assert dominance, a unique display of strength and balance. Beyond their beauty, reticulated giraffes play a vital ecological role. By pruning the acacias, they stimulate new growth, keeping the savanna alive and diverse. As the sun sets over Samburu, their tall silhouettes stand against the crimson horizon, a reminder that even in the harshest landscapes, life endures with dignity and grace. One of Samburu's most fascinating residents is the Gerenuk, often called the giraffe gazelle. Native to the arid regions of East Africa, this unusual antelope thrives among the dry thorn bushes of northern Kenya, where adaptation is the key to survival. With its elongated neck and slender legs, the Gerenuk bears a striking resemblance to a miniature giraffe, the very inspiration for its name. It has a small, triangular head, large, alert ears, and expressive eyes that constantly scan its surroundings. But what truly sets it apart is its extraordinary feeding behavior. It can stand upright on its hind legs, stretching its body with elegance to reach the tender leaves high above the ground. This unique ability allows the Gerenuk to feed on foliage that few other herbivores can reach, reducing competition for food. It also obtains most of its moisture from the plants it eats, enabling it to survive for long periods without direct access to water. In Samburu, this graceful gazelle stands as a symbol of ingenuity and resilience, perfectly adapted to a land where every day is a test of endurance. In the dense thickets surrounding Lake Bogoria, one of East Africa's most elusive creatures moves like a whisper, the greater kudu. With its slender frame, golden brown coat, adorned with delicate white stripes, and magnificent spiral horns reaching up to 1.8 meters. It stands as one of the continent's most graceful and admired antelopes. Shy and secretive, the kudu avoids human presence, preferring to roam during the cool hours of dawn and dusk. It feeds on leaves, shoots, and wild fruits, using its long neck and nimble tongue to reach high branches. During the heat of the day, it remains hidden among the bushes, relying on its camouflage to remain unseen by predators such as leopards and lions. Solitary males join females only during the breeding season, when they engage in ritualized contests of strength, locking their spiraled horns in displays of dominance rather than outright aggression. The females, smaller and hornless, devote themselves to caring for their calves, keeping them hidden in the undergrowth until they are strong enough to move with the herd. With its elegant leaps and reserved nature, the greater kudu represents the quiet beauty of Africa's wilderness. To witness one in the wild is a fleeting privilege, a moment when nature reveals its most noble and mysterious face, reminding us that true majesty often moves in silence. Among the most distinctive species of northern Kenya is the Grevy's zebra, a true jewel of the African savanna. Its coat, a masterpiece of fine black stripes over a pure white background, and its large rounded ears set it apart from all other zebras. Perfectly adapted to the arid ecosystems of this region, the Grevy's zebra has developed specialized grazing habits and social structures to endure where water and food are scarce. Herds are composed mainly of females and their foals, moving vast distances across the plains in search of fresh pastures, while males guard small territories near water sources. Their disciplined and cooperative behavior reflects an ancient harmony with the relentless rhythm of Africa's dry lands, where survival depends on unity and endurance. In the Masai Mara, dawn not only stirs the great predators, but also fills the skies with a symphony of songs and colors. Here, the air comes alive as wings catch the morning light, transforming the heavens into a living canvas where every note and every flight tells a story of wild beauty. In this heart of Africa, flight itself becomes a form of art. Among the acacia branches, a flash of iridescent light reveals a winged jewel, the lilac-breasted roller. Its plumage, a breathtaking blend of violet, turquoise, and emerald, glimmers under the African sun as though the sky itself has descended to rest upon the earth. Watchful and precise, it perches high, waiting for the faintest stir of an insect, a small lizard or an unwary rodent, then dives with perfect accuracy, striking its target with effortless grace. On the golden plains below, another figure strides with purpose, the secretary bird. Standing over a meter tall, with elegant long legs and a distinctive black crest that sways in the wind. It is a terrestrial hunter unlike any other. Its powerful legs are its greatest weapons, delivering swift, crushing blows to snakes, rodents, and insects. With its sharp beak and keen eyesight, the secretary bird stands as a symbol of precision and strength, an embodiment of the Mara's balance between grace and power. In the wetlands, where the water mirrors the sky, the air shimmers with the presence of the grey-crowned crane. Its golden crown of feathers gives it a regal appearance, earning its place as one of Africa's most majestic birds. Known for their elaborate courtship dances, these cranes leap, bow, and flap their wings in perfect harmony movements that resemble a celestial ballet. Feeding on grasses, seeds, and aquatic creatures, they find in the marshlands a stage for a life of peace and rhythm. Yet not all birds of the Mara live by the hunt or the dance. High above, vultures soar on the warm currents of air, their wide wings stretching across the endless sky. They are the silent custodians of the wild nature's own sanitation crew. With their remarkable eyesight, they can spot death from miles away, and their strong stomach acids destroy harmful bacteria and toxins, preventing disease from spreading. In their stark purpose lies renewal, the eternal cycle of life sustained through death. Farther north, nature unveils one of its most breathtaking spectacles. Along the alkaline lakes of Kenya Nakuru, Bogoria, and Magadi, the horizon transforms into a living sea of pink. Millions of flamingos gather in these shallow waters, tinted by algae and microorganisms that give their feathers their vivid hue. Under the blazing sun, the shores shimmer as though the world itself were aflame in shades of rose and crimson. These tireless travelers live in harmony with the rhythm of the seasons. Following the rains, flamingos migrate according to the water levels and food supply. Their slender legs and graceful necks embody elegance. While their uniquely shaped beaks filter food from the muddy waters with astonishing precision, their feet stirring the lake bed in a silent dance of survival. The life of a flamingo is a story of endurance and motion. They face predators, drought, habitat loss, and shifting climates, yet their resilience mirrors the indomitable spirit of Africa itself. For as long as Kenya's pink lakes endure, the sky will continue to reflect their beauty, a living symbol of hope painted by wings that turn the air into poetry. The Masai Mara echoes with the eerie calls of one of Africa's most misunderstood predators, the hyena. a creature as adaptable as it is intelligent, whose reputation often fails to capture the depth of its behavior or the sophistication of its social life. Far from being mere scavengers, hyenas are skilled hunters and true masters of survival in some of the harshest environments on Earth. These versatile carnivores thrive across open plains and near the edges of human settlements. Their dens, often hidden in abandoned aardvark burrows or natural caves, serve as the center of their complex social world. Spotted hyenas live in tightly structured clans led by a dominant female, the matriarch, who enforces order and directs the group's strategies. Some clans number over 80 individuals, each with a defined role within the community. The hyena's world revolves around cooperation, mutual grooming, playful cub interactions, and constant communication strengthen the ties between members. While some guard the territory, others hunt or care for the young. Their muscular build, powerful jaws, and spotted coat make them unmistakable. With forelegs longer than their hind legs, their sloped posture and strong necks allow them to drag and dismantle large prey with remarkable ease. Though often linked to scavenging, hyenas are exceptional hunters. Their diet ranges from carcasses to animals they bring down themselves. Working in teams, they can overpower large herbivores like wildebeests or zebras, displaying remarkable coordination and persistence. Their jaws, among the strongest in the animal kingdom, can crush bones to extract every bit of nourishment and adaptation that lets them survive where many others cannot. Hyenas are also strategic thinkers. They know when to strike and when to wait. They may challenge lions or other rivals, but are equally capable of retreating and watching from a distance. Their communication is astonishingly complex, involving a rich combination of sounds, body postures, and scent markings to send messages across the clan. Their infamous laugh isn't amusement at all. It's a language of alarm, frustration, or social ranking. Recent research shows that their social intelligence rivals that of primates. They can solve problems collectively, recognize individuals by their voices, and remember allies for years. Beneath the moonlit skies of the Masai Mara, spotted hyenas do more than survive. They rule the night with cunning, strength, and a remarkable intelligence that continues to challenge everything we thought we knew about the wild. As dawn paints the endless plains of the Masai Mara in golden hues, a shadow glides silently through the tall grass, the leopard, the most elusive and mysterious of all big cats. A master of stealth and silence, this ghost of the savannah reigns unseen. The Mara, with its rolling grasslands, dense thickets, and towering acacias, provides the perfect haven, a realm where it can stalk, hide, and thrive undetected. With a strong, agile frame cloaked in rosetted patterns that blend perfectly with its surroundings, the leopard embodies both elegance and deadly precision. Every movement is deliberate. Padded feet silence each step. Sharp eyes catch even the faintest motion, and patience allows it to wait for hours before striking. The leopard doesn't chase, it calculates, then strikes with lightning speed. Its diet is as diverse as the land. It roams birds, reptiles, rodents, antelopes, and even baboons. Unlike most big cats, it prefers solitude and hunts under the cover of darkness. The night is its ally. Its exceptional night vision and acute hearing make it one of the most efficient predators of the African wild. But the true brilliance of the leopard lies in what comes after the hunt, to protect its kill from hyenas or lions. It uses its incredible strength to haul the carcass up a tree, hiding it high among the branches. There, suspended between earth and sky, the leopard dines in peace, a silent observer, watching the restless rhythm of life unfold below. Though solitary by nature, the leopard carefully marks its territory with scent, and deep claw marks etched into tree trunks, silent signals that communicate ownership and hierarchy. Only during mating season does this elusive predator break its isolation, its low, rasping calls echoing beneath the African moon. Fierce and protective, the females raise their cubs in hidden dens among rocks and dense brush, teaching them from an early age the sacred skills of silence, patience, and survival. Thus, the leopard of the Masai Mara remains a living shadow, a spirit of the savannah that embodies the beauty, intelligence, and ferocity of untamed Africa. Between the tall grasses and the stars, it continues its eternal dance with life and death, unseen yet ever present, like a whisper carried by the winds of dawn. Among the most iconic residents of Lake Nakuru stand the magnificent white rhinos, prehistoric giants that seem sculpted by time itself. With their thick, armor-like skin and impressive horns, they embody the raw strength and endurance of Africa's wild heart. At first glance, their massive frames and deliberate gait evoke sheer power, yet beneath that formidable exterior lies a peaceful creature, guided by calm instincts and a natural sense of balance. The white rhino is a gentle grazer, a patient herbivore that spends most of its day feeding on the short grasses carpeting Nakuru's open plains. Its broad, square-shaped mouth is perfectly adapted for trimming grass close to the ground, reflecting a lifestyle of quiet routine. By keeping the grass short, these rhinos play a vital ecological role, maintaining the balance of the savanna and allowing countless other species to thrive alongside them. Unlike its more solitary cousin, the black rhino, the white rhino is a social animal. They can often be seen in small groups, usually composed of females, and their calves led by a dominant female who determines feeding routes and resting areas. Mature males, on the other hand, are fiercely territorial, marking their domains with dung mounds and scent, defending them from rivals through ritualized displays. Despite their strength, serious conflicts are rare. Their confrontations are often resolved through warnings rather than violence. The young remain under the constant watch of their mothers, learning early the essential rules of survival, how to sense danger, locate hidden water sources during dry spells, and navigate safely through tall grass. For the first 3 years, the bond between mother and calf is unbreakable, a relationship of tenderness, protection, and discipline that ensures the next generation's survival. In Nakuru, the white rhino is more than a survivor. It is a symbol of hope. The park has become a vital sanctuary for their recovery, thanks to strict protection measures, round-the-clock patrols, and community-based conservation programs. These combined efforts have allowed white rhino populations to stabilize, rewriting what was once a story of near extinction into one of resilience and renewal. Far removed from the dry, rugged landscapes of Samburu in northern Kenya lies a very different world, Amboseli National Park, the land of giants. Nestled at the foot of Africa's highest peak, Mount Kilimanjaro. This sanctuary unfolds like a living symphony of contrasts, open savannas, lush wetlands teeming with life, and acacia woodlands that offer both shade and sustenance. Seasonal swamps, fed by underground rivers born from the melting glaciers of Kilimanjaro, form the beating heart of this ecosystem. From those eternal snows flows the water that breathes life into the plains, creating an oasis of green amid dust and heat. The elephants of Amboseli live within tightly knit family units, led by a matriarch, the oldest and wisest female of the herd. Her memory serves as a living map of the land, recalling ancient roots, watering holes, and hidden sources that remain even in times of drought. Her wisdom ensures the survival of the group, guiding them with patience and confidence through the open plains and marshlands. Within the herd, social bonds run deep and enduring. Every member, from playful calves to weathered elders, participates in a complex web of affection and cooperation that grows stronger each day. Elephants greet each other by touching trunks, communicate through low-frequency rumbles beyond human hearing, and display remarkable empathy, comforting the injured, protecting the young, and even showing silent respect for their dead. Their days revolve around the eternal quest for water and food. Amboseli's wetlands provide both cool refuge and abundant vegetation. Using their trunks, nature's most versatile tool, elephants pluck grass, spray dust, bathe and play. Calves, ever curious, mimic their mothers and aunts, learning every move that will one day ensure their survival. Their communication is rich and multifaceted, from deep rumbles that travel miles through the ground to triumphant trumpets of joy or alarm. Body language and gentle touches also play vital roles. A caress, a nudge, or a lifted trunk can express reassurance, affection, or authority. Yet life in Amboseli is not without challenges. Droughts, predators, and human conflict remain constant threats. Still, under the matriarch's wise leadership, the herd adapts and endures. Each season becomes a lesson in resilience and collective memory, an ancient dance between life, land, and water that sustains Africa's gentle giants. Across the vast plains of the Masai Mara, one predator reigns supreme: the lion, the undisputed monarch of Africa's savannas. Here, in a landscape of endless grasslands and scattered acacias, every sunrise marks a new chapter in the ancient struggle for survival and dominance. Abundant prey and open horizons create the perfect stage for the drama of the wild to unfold. Lions are the only truly social members of the cat family. They live in organized groups known as prides, where every individual has a role that supports the whole. A pride typically consists of several lionesses, their cubs, and a coalition of dominant males. The lionesses form the heart of the pride, their unity strengthened through mutual grooming, cooperative hunting, and shared care of their young. Among playful roars and endless curiosity, the cubs observe and imitate, learning the skills that will one day decide their fate. The males, with their magnificent golden manes and commanding presence, embody the pride's power and authority. Their deep roars echo across the plains, a declaration of dominance and a warning to rivals. Constantly patrolling their boundaries, they mark their territory with scent and remain ever alert to intrusions. Challenges from other coalitions or opportunistic predators like hyenas and leopards are tests of courage and strength that define their reign. While the males guard the domain, the lionesses are the masterminds of survival, coordinating with silent precision. They move through the tall grass, communicating through subtle gestures and instinctive understanding. Their patience is unmatched. They wait for the perfect moment to strike. And when they do, the savanna explodes in a surge of power and grace. When the hunt is successful, the feast is shared among all, a reminder that in this world, cooperation is the key to endurance. Raising cubs in such a relentless environment is a constant challenge. The lionesses share the duties of nursing, protecting, and teaching. Under the watchful eyes of mothers and aunts, the cubs play, explore, and begin to grasp the unspoken laws of their realm, how to move unseen, sense danger, and understand the hierarchy that governs their lives. These early lessons shape their instincts and character, preparing them for the trials ahead. As they mature, young males are eventually driven from the pride to forge their own path. Some form coalitions with brothers or peers, embarking on uncertain journeys in search of territory and power. Only the strongest and most cunning will one day claim their own pride, ensuring that the ancient cycle of challenge, survival, and legacy continues. As the sun sets over the Masai Mara, the golden light fades into dusk, and the roars of lions echo once more across the plains. It is the heartbeat of the wild, a timeless symphony of strength, family, and majesty that defines the untamed spirit of Africa. Along the winding course of the Mara River, tranquility often hides beneath the surface. This is hippopotamus territory, where calm waters can quickly turn into zones of tension and dominance. These semi-aquatic giants spend most of the day submerged, shielding themselves from the intense African sun. Perfectly adapted to an amphibious life, their eyes, ears, and nostrils are positioned atop their massive heads, allowing them to remain mostly underwater while staying alert to everything around them. Yet their importance to the Mara ecosystem goes far beyond their imposing size. Through their nightly grazing habits, hippos help shape and maintain the riverbanks. Emerging from the water after dusk, they feed on the surrounding grasses, preventing overgrowth and maintaining open areas that benefit countless other species. Their nutrient-rich dung acts as a natural fertilizer, enriching both soil and water, sustaining a delicate chain of life that reaches from tiny aquatic organisms to the large herbivores that depend on these grasslands. Beneath the still surface, however, lies a world ruled by strength and tension. Hippos are intensely territorial, particularly the dominant males. Each defends his section of the river with relentless determination, patrolling constantly and watching for any sign of intrusion. When a rival dares to cross the line, confrontation becomes inevitable, a dramatic display of power in the heart of Africa's untamed waterways. Dominance rituals among hippos are both breathtaking and intimidating. With jaws wide open in a bold display, males reveal their massive tusks, some stretching up to half a meter as they bellow deeply, their roars echoing beneath and above the water's surface. These confrontations are rarely fatal, but they clearly define who commands the territory and who must yield. In mere seconds, calm waters can erupt into a storm of splashing waves, swirling foam, and raw power unleashed. Such is life in the realm of the hippopotamus, a fragile balance between serenity and conflict, where the river's stillness can, in an instant, become the thunderous roar of nature asserting its dominion once more. The wetlands of Amboseli attract countless bird species, especially those that thrive in shallow waters. More than 400 kinds of birds inhabit this vibrant ecosystem, each adding its own color and sound to the park's dynamic tapestry. Gliding gracefully overhead, African fish eagles echo their unmistakable piercing calls across the landscape. Yet their true kingdom lies further north at Lake Naivasha, a freshwater jewel set in the heart of Kenya's Great Rift Valley. Spanning more than 139 square kilometers. This shimmering lake, fringed by papyrus reeds and acacia forests, provides a sanctuary for an extraordinary array of wildlife. Its calm waters and lush surroundings form a refuge where nature flourishes in abundance. Among its most distinguished residents is the African fish eagle, the undisputed monarch of these skies. With a wingspan exceeding 2 meters and striking plumage of white, chestnut, and black, its mere presence commands admiration. Its haunting cry, carried over the still waters, announces its reign with timeless authority. A masterful hunter, the fish eagle possesses vision so sharp it can spot a fish glinting below the surface from great heights. With powerful precision, it dives swiftly, talons extended, to seize its prey in a breathtaking display of accuracy and grace, a perfect embodiment of nature's strength, elegance, and design. Along the riverbank, a vast congregation of wildebeests and zebras gathers in a breathtaking display of nature's raw power. On the edges of the Mara River, their perilous journey nears its climax, a final test of endurance and courage for every member of the herd. Restless and weary after traveling hundreds of miles in search of greener pastures, they arrive exhausted and thirsty. The shimmering water calls to them, yet danger lurks beneath its calm surface. Instinct warns them to stay back, but thirst slowly overcomes fear. When the herds sense that the moment is right, movement ripples through their ranks. One by one, they begin descending toward the river. Pressure builds as the mass of animals grows. The leaders have no choice, the crossing must begin. With a surge of energy and determination, the first leap into the muddy water marks the start of a journey of survival. After months of migration, the wildebeests and zebras now face one of nature's greatest challenges, crossing the roaring river to reach the fertile plains beyond. The current is strong and unforgiving, but retreat is not an option. Some hesitate at the edge, trembling between instinct and fear, but only for a moment. Their primal urge to move forward drives them on. Lurking in the depths, however, are the Nile crocodile's ancient predators with armored bodies and jaws designed by evolution for a single purpose. These colossal reptiles, among the largest on Earth, are perfectly adapted for ambush and power. During the Great Migration, the Mara becomes their hunting ground. Hidden beneath the murky surface, they wait with cold patience for the right moment to strike. As the wildebeests and zebras plunge into the river, crocodiles position themselves downstream, ready to seize the vulnerable and the weary. Their streamlined bodies cut effortlessly through the water, and their powerful jaws are capable of bone-crushing force. This lethal combination of patience, stealth, and strength makes them the undisputed rulers of the river. Despite their fearsome presence, crocodiles do not rush. They know the migration will bring abundance, and time is on their side. For the youngest calves and foals, the crossing is especially treacherous. Amid the chaos, some become separated from their mothers, struggling against the torrent and the thundering hooves. In the stampede of survival, every second matters, and the river shows no mercy. Yet still, the herds press forward, driven by instinct and the promise of life on the other side. Not all will make it. Some are swept away by the raging waters. Others vanish beneath the waves. In the end, the Mara reminds the world of a timeless truth: only the strongest, the swiftest, and the most determined will endure. Now we turn to the oxpecker, a small yet vital companion to the great herbivores of East Africa's plains, easily recognized by their brightly colored beaks. These birds play a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance. Their bond with buffaloes, giraffes, rhinos, and elephants is one of nature's most fascinating partnerships, a remarkable alliance built on necessity and mutual benefit. Oxpeckers act as the winged physicians of the wild. They spend hours moving across their hosts' bodies, inspecting every fold of skin and strand of fur for ticks, fleas, and other parasites. With tireless precision, they remove what causes irritation or illness, bringing relief and comfort to the giants that carry them. Their dedication is such that they can even be seen tending to open wounds, helping to keep them clean and reduce infection. Yet this service is far from selfless. While their hosts enjoy a thorough cleaning, the oxpeckers gain a steady and plentiful food source. It's a perfect exchange, each species receiving what it needs without harming the other. This symbiotic relationship, known as mutualism, highlights the remarkable intelligence and adaptability of life in the wild, a delicate harmony in which every creature, no matter how small, plays a vital part in the grand design of the ecosystem. From the towering back of a giraffe to the coarse hide of a buffalo, the oxpecker keeps watch with unwavering focus. At the slightest sign of danger, its sharp cry alerts its host, serving not only as a caretaker, but also as a vigilant guardian. In this way, it embodies both healer and sentinel, two roles united in one tiny yet indispensable bird. Though Kenya is renowned for its vast savannas and iconic wildlife, its coastline hides another world of wonder. Along the shores of the Indian Ocean lies a thriving underwater realm, where every wave shimmers with life. This is Kenya's Great Blue Wilderness, a realm as vibrant and diverse as the plains themselves. Among its most ancient and revered inhabitants are the sea turtles creatures that have journeyed through the world's oceans since prehistoric times. In the warm, tropical waters of the Indian Ocean, their graceful silhouettes glide effortlessly, embodying the patience and wisdom of the sea. Kenya's coastal waters are essential to their survival, providing feeding and nesting grounds for species such as the green turtle, Chelonia midas, and the hawksbill turtle. Each year, guided by an instinct as old as time, female turtles return to the very beaches where they were born. Under the veil of night, they slowly emerge from the ocean, dragging their heavy shells across the sand in search of a safe nesting site. With deliberate precision, they use their flippers to dig deep pits where they lay dozens of delicate white eggs. Once their task is done, they gently cover the nest with sand and return to the sea, disappearing beneath the waves under the moon's silvery glow, a silent promise that the cycle of life will continue. Off the Kenyan coast lies the island of Lamu, a hidden jewel and one of the most important sanctuaries for the green sea turtle. Along its quiet, untouched beaches, nature continues to move to its ancient rhythm. The islands clear. Protected waters provide food and shelter, while nearby coral reefs act as natural fortresses, guarding young turtles from the vast predators of the open sea. Weeks later, the hatchlings begin the most perilous journey of their lives. Drawn by the shimmering reflection of the moon on the water, they instinctively race toward the ocean. But danger awaits at every step. Birds, crabs, and other beach dwellers lie in wait. Only a few manage to reach the waves, where even greater challenges await them: sharks, large fish, and the powerful currents of the Indian Ocean. Yet, those who survive will learn to navigate by the Earth's magnetic field, imprinting forever the memory of the very beach where, years later, they will return to continue the cycle of life. Beyond the shores, in the deep blue expanse, dolphins and whales bring a touch of wonder to Kenya's marine world. Bottlenose dolphins, intelligent and playful, glide gracefully through the waves in close-knit pods. They surf the wakes of passing boats, hunt with remarkable coordination, and communicate through whistles and clicks that echo beneath the sea. Their acrobatic leaps seem to celebrate the freedom of the ocean, captivating anyone lucky enough to witness their dance. At times, humpback whales can be seen migrating through these same waters. With powerful tails, they strike the surface, sending deep, resonant sounds that travel for miles beneath the waves. These gentle giants follow ancient migratory routes, linking the distant waters of the southern hemisphere with the eastern coast of Africa. Kenya, a land where life pulses in every corner, from the golden savannas to the deep blue depths of the Indian Ocean. Here, every heartbeat of an elephant, every leap of a dolphin, and every silent step of a sea turtle reminds us that this planet is not ours to possess. We are merely its temporary guardians. The wild beauty of Kenya is more than a spectacle to admire. It is a powerful lesson in the fragility of life and the interconnectedness of all beings. Every tree cut down, every polluted beach, and every vanished species leaves an irreversible mark on the balance of the earth. Protecting nature is not a privilege, it is a shared responsibility, an act of love toward the generations yet to come. We can all make a difference through small, simple actions, reducing plastic use, respecting natural habitats, supporting conservation efforts, and above all, teaching by example. Only when we recognize the sacred value of all life do we learn to live in true harmony with creation. If this journey through Kenya's wildlife has inspired you, don't forget to leave a like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel to keep exploring the hidden wonders of our planet. Let's protect the Earth, our shared home, and the cradle of all living things.